Hey, what's up, Shannon? This is Steven. I spoke to you earlier today. Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do to actually start ranking above your competition there in the Charlotte area and start getting more high quality jobs. Now, if by the end of this video you can see that I do have the technical know-how to get this done, you can just reply back to this email and we can chat. Or if you just want to take this information and implement it yourself, that's fine as well. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in here. The 3 things I'm going to be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your front page, really your entire website, but primarily your front page is what we're looking at. Now, Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on the home pages of these service-based industries such as yours. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all we call them buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. This is basically what people are searching for when they're searching for your services. Now, I pulled up one of your main competitors here, 1-800-GOT-JUNK, and this is their Charlotte location. And I threw them into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. Now, this tool is pretty neat, and it gives me pretty much a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. Now, this Charlotte page of theirs is currently being found for 110 keywords, and that has helped them get 821 clicks to their website in just the past 30 days. Now, I went ahead and threw your website into the same tool here, and your site is currently being found for 5 keywords, and it was clicked on 13 times, right? So let's go back to our competitor here, and if we can click on this number under keywords, this is going to pull up all the keywords they're being found for right now. So junk removal, Charlotte, NC, and we really want to pay attention to these ones with the locations behind it. And I'm concentrating on Charlotte now, but this would be whatever is relevant for your site, right? You'd want these on there. But definitely, if you serve Charlotte, you definitely want junk removal Charlotte NC on there, is that term alone got 1.1 thousand views just in the past 30 days, right? So let's go ahead and look at your keywords. We'll click on that 5. So it looks like you do. You have the big one there. And it looks like you were clicked on 12 times for that. And the reason you weren't clicked on more is because you're on the second page. You're in position 14 right now. So you're only being found for 5. So you would definitely want to look at a list like this of all these. This just shows you all the keywords that are being searched for your services, and you want to put all these on your website, which is why it's important to have like at least 1,500 words, because it allows you a lot of room to put in these keywords without it looking like, we call it keyword stuffing. Now, that's it for content. Now, I'm going to be going over citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like junk removal, Charlotte, NC, studies have actually shown that right around 45% of those people are going to be clicking on one of these businesses right here in this section. This is the map pack. This is this has to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people, they're under the impression that reviews are the main driver, the main factor in getting you ranked inside this map pack, but it's actually citations. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples of these directories are Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Angie. There's a ton of them, and I'm sure you guys have quite a few already. But we find it's usually the businesses that have like between 200 and 300 citations that end up really doing well, and in most cases dominate the map pack area. Now, there are tools available that will show us what citations these businesses have. So say, for example, we find that JunkRaider has like 250 citations. You could just go down the list of their citations and match every single one of them all the way to the bottom. Go out and grab like 50 to 100 more. That should be enough to really put you in the map pack, if not on top, or in the map pack and probably on top of the map pack. Now, underneath that, the map pack there is Google's organic search results listing. The number one spot here captures right around 40% of all clicks. So this is 45% of all clicks split in between these three businesses, 40% all by itself. The main driver here are backlinks. Now, you see yourself at number 2 right here, right? That's not accurate because I've been clicking around here. And as you can see, when I pulled you up under those keywords, you're actually number 14. So you're on the second page. It's just this gets kind of skewed when I'm in here clicking around and doing research. So disregard that. So backlinks are basically, it's when you have other websites on the internet that have a link on their one of their web pages that when clicked leads back to your website. Now Google uses these backlinks as like online referrals. And the more relevant and like the more views and the more traffic that website gets, the better for you. And what I mean by like that is like say you have a popular local blog page or a popular industry related site that's linking back to you, that's what's actually going to help push you up in Google's rankings. However, since you guys are a junk removal company, say you have like links from a pizza, like say it's Pizza Hut, their website. Um, it's a very popular site, gets a lot of traffic, right? But it's not going to do you guys any good in this instance because you guys don't sell pizza or have anything to do with pizza. So it's the relevance. So I'm going to go ahead and I pulled up one of the other top competitors here in this area, and this is Junk King's Charlotte page. And I threw them into that same tool that I showed you, this Ahrefs. And their Charlotte page is currently being found for 39 keywords, and that helped them get 529 clicks on their website in the past 30 days. So I want to pay attention to this section here, right here, the backlink profile section. So just to be clear, it's for your content, specifically your keywords that Google is able to find you. They're able to find you on the internet. But the determining factor on where to place you once they find you on that list, it all comes down to backlinks, right? So the Charlotte page has 171 backlinks from a total of 18 other websites. Let's go ahead and look at your backlinks. So you have 46 backlinks coming from a total of 38 other websites. So let's go back to our competitor. So they're being pushed up. They're getting all their power through the websites that are it's the websites that are giving them power, right? Through these backlinks, through the links on their site that link back to them. So we want to look at their websites that they're getting backlinks from, if that makes sense. So we're going to click on that 18, and this pulls up all the websites they're getting backlinks from. So ideally, you could go down this list and grab backlinks from all these, and that would actually push you up. Assuming your content is right and your keywords are right at this point, this will push you way up in Google's rankings. You're down there in position 10, I think, on the front page. Now it'd start moving you up. Now, what would really ensure you probably a top spot here, it would take a little bit of time, but if you did that, and it's going to show up different on yours because you're not number 2, like I said, but like the top 3 sites, if you were to do that same thing too, you would eventually probably take that number 1 spot over, right? So as you can see, this isn't like dumb luck or a fluke or anything to get to this first top spot. It's an actual method, tried and true, and it's a type of method that like Junk King and some of these other people are using. But we have the blueprint because we have our competitors' data, so we know how to beat them. So let's go ahead and recap. So the first thing is you're going to want at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords in the right amount of keywords. Second, our citations. You want to be in at least, I'd say, 300 directories to really get in here and probably dominate the map pack. And then lastly, our backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to junk removal companies in and around the Charlotte area. Now, like I said at the beginning, you can take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine. Or you can contact me and we can book a discovery call. Again, my name is Stephen Hogue. I live right here in I live in North Carolina, but a little far from you, just outside of Fayetteville. You can just respond back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. But I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you letting me send this to you. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.